Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go.
So, for today's discussion, let's go ahead and talk about the causative verbs. So, for this part, we will be discussing an introduction about our causative verbs for us to better understand them. And also, we will be talking about our first causative verb today, which is make. Now, let's go ahead and start discussing on the introduction first. Now, causative verbs, as explained, are verbs that express the idea of someone causing something to take place or to happen. Now, causative verbs can be similar in meaning to passive verbs. Okay? So if you remember passive sentences, right, you would understand how causative verbs work. Now, let's take a look at some examples to compare the two. Now, we have here a passive sentence. My hair was cut. Okay, so this sentence actually implies or tells that somebody cut my hair. Okay, now on the second sentence, I had my hair cut. This is a causative sentence. As you can see, it implies that someone, not you, but it's someone who cut your hair. Okay, now in this example, okay, the meaning is the same, right? So you would say, or we would say that the meaning of the two sentences are the same, implying that somebody else, okay, did the haircut, okay? Because it's difficult to cut your own hair, it's understood that someone else cut your hair, all right? So therefore, in that particular manner or idea, okay, these two sentences are just the same. Okay, moving forward. Now, let's see more examples here. The car was washed, okay? And then I got the car washed, okay? So these two sentences have a slight difference in meaning. In the first, it's possible that the speaker washed the car, okay? It's possible that the car was washed by the speaker or someone else. Now, in the second, it's clear that the speaker paid someone, okay? It's like a service, okay? The speaker paid someone to wash the car, okay? So, generally speaking, the passive voice is used to place emphasis on the action taken. On the other hand, causatives are or causative verbs place the stress on the fact that someone causes something to happen. So there's an influence of someone to make somebody, all right, do the action or to make the action happen. Okay? Now, so causative verbs example. So let's see more example sentences that we have here and let's understand them even more. Okay, Jack had his house painted brown and gray. So, how do you understand this sentence? Of course, someone else's painted Jack's house. So it means Jack probably paid them, convinced them, requested them, okay, or forced them to paint his house brown and gray, okay? Next sentence. The mother made her son do extra chores because of his behavior. So there is a sense of force, okay, like a requirement, all right, by the mother to his or to her son. Okay, next sentence. She had Tom write up a report for the end of the week. Okay, so it means here there is a sense of requirement or responsibility or duty on the part of Tom. However, she, okay, which the person who causes the action, okay, made him do that. All right. Now, the first sentence is similar in meaning to someone painted Jack's house, or Jack's house was painted by someone, right? The second sentence indicates that the mother caused the boy to take an action or to do an action. In the third one, someone told someone to do something. Okay, so these are just examples of your causative verbs, okay, or causative sentences, and how they are explained based on the kind of causative verbs they have. So now, we actually have five main causative verbs, popular. In fact, we have more, but these are the five popular causative verbs that we have. We have make, have, get, let, and help. Okay? So for this one, let's start with make as a causative verb. So make as a causative verb expresses the idea that person requires another person to do something. So we have here the form. We have the subject, make, then the person, and your verb in base form. Okay? Examples. Peter made her do her homework. Okay? So Peter made required another person, which is her, to do her homework. Okay, next one. The teacher made the students stay after the class or after class. So the teacher causes the student required the students to stay after class. Okay? The supervisor made the workers continue working in order to meet the deadline. Okay? So the supervisor required them. Okay? Now, it also means to require, to demand, to force. There's a sense of force someone to do something. Okay, so sometimes it would say that it's against the will of somebody, but they don't have a choice but do it. Okay, so examples here: she made me go to the party even if I didn't want to. My parents make me come home every summer break. So as you can see here, there is like a demand or a force in the nature of the sentences. Okay? So, this is just the introduction of our causative verbs as well as the discussion on our causative verb make. Okay? I want you to please review this lesson more. All right?
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal, and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.